You guys, I'm so upset right now. FEMA has not helped us from Hurricane Milton, which happened at the beginning of October. They still have not given us anything, but they made us go through backflips and cartwheels and do all this paperwork and gather all these pictures. They told me to go ahead and do the work because they made me wait so long that mold was growing under the house. They never gave me housing. And keep in mind, I had insurance. These are just the things my insurance wouldn't pay for. I needed all new ductwork and insulation and vapor barrier because pipes blew under my house during the hurricane and destroyed all these things underneath. And my house was growing, there was mold growing under there because FEMA made me wait so long. So it had to be done. So finally, FEMA said, just do the work and keep the receipts and we'll reimburse you. So I did. I did exactly what they said. They also wanted a letter from my insurance company saying that these things were not covered. So my insurance company said we don't cover all of this, that, and the other, and we also don't cover housing. And FEMA never gave me housing. We had no heat, no air, no water. For a while, we had no electric. We lost all our food. FEMA gave me $770 in the very beginning of Hurricane Milton that everybody without electric got. Anybody who didn't have electric for an extended amount of time got the 770. That's all they've ever given us. That's just like a formality. All right, but the actual things I needed help with are the things I talked to you about, everything under my house that was destroyed during the hurricane. So anyway, I found a company who did this work for half the price of everybody else. And they only replaced what absolutely needed to be replaced under there. So FEMA did absolutely nothing. They've gotten the receipts, they got all the pictures. I've been like a trained monkey. Do this, okay, do that, okay. But they don't even tell you what to do. They make you wait weeks until you start prying it out of their operators and their managers. Why isn't this happening? What do I need to do? Is there something I'm not doing? Oh, now we want you to do this backflip. Okay, then we want you to do a cartwheel. Then when we want your insurance agency to do it too, because after they sent the denial letter, FEMA said no, now we that's not good enough, we want to talk to somebody. So now my insurance adjuster has to call FEMA for me. It takes just to get through to talk to somebody over an hour. That lady takes her time, calls them, verbally speaks to them, still waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, so now weeks later, I contact FEMA again. I contact FEMA again. Every week I contact FEMA, and every week they're like, we are just waiting. What are we waiting for? Oh, a decision. Okay, listen, we've done an inspection from a FEMA inspector. We've had insurance agencies call you, write you letters. I've written you a letter. I've sent you receipts, pictures, everything. I sent you pictures of the guys in hazmat suits doing mold removal on my home. I've done everything. I am an only parent who doesn't accept anything from the government, from any agency, no health insurance from them, nothing. I do everything myself. I support my kid myself. I'm an only parent and I'm proud of it. So I'm one of those people who's definitely not taking advantage of anyone. I am waiting and waiting and waiting for this. And the thing is, I had to use my money so now I cannot fix other parts of my house because I had to take thousands of dollars and pour it into all this work that needed to be done under my house because FEMA said they were going to reimburse it. Go ahead, do the work. We're going to reimburse it. Crickets. Crickets. We're talking months later. Months. This has been months. And I'm almost ready to go get an attorney and sue them for anguish that I've gone through. My daughter and I bathed in buckets waiting for this because we had no water. We went without air conditioning, and then we had to go without heat in the winter if I didn't get this fixed. So we had to get it fixed. There's only one reason this is going on, and you and I both know what it is. And I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. This is absolutely wrong to hold up the funding for people to have heat and air conditioning and water in their homes, and to be worried about naming a body of water that's already named, or to be picking on transgender children. I mean, let's focus on what we, when the week that Trump was inaugurated, eggs were $4 a dozen. Now they're 14. All right, there's something wrong here, and all of the priorities are screwed up. Something's, and I don't care who you voted for, I really don't. We all got to admit, whatever's going on right now needs to be reevaluated here. We got planes crashing all over the country. We've got 2 planes that crashed just this week. I mean, we've had like 7 planes crash since January 20th. That's not even a month. In less than a month, 7 planes have either crashed or almost crashed into each other that we know of. That we know of. And a train blew up. We have issues, big issues in this country. We have unqualified people who don't know what they're doing in our government, and we have unqualified people in high-ranking positions, and we got rid of all the DEI hires in the FAA, so we can't blame them anymore. And Biden's not here, so we can't keep blaming him. This did not happen on his watch. This didn't happen on any other president's watch in history. We have a problem here. I don't care what political end you're on. I really don't care. This is not about politics. This is about something is so effed up right now that it has got to be fixed. And again, I'm an only parent. I work my ass off. I don't ask for nothing. Nothing. But this I'm asking for, because this I was promised, and I went ahead and used money to fix this that was allocated for other repairs, and now I can't get those done because FEMA is in a frozen state. Why is FEMA in a frozen state? Again, because we're too busy picking on people and bullying people and worrying about renaming the waters that are already named, and creating wars between our allies and isolating America like it's some kind of abuse victim. They isolate from all the people that care. Our country is being isolated from all of our allies. Why? It's because we are victims of abuse right now, and we are being murdered in planes. Something has to be done. I don't care. Again, I don't care about politics. What I care about is how wrong this is. It's just that this is so grossly wrong. This is not about Republican, Democrat bullshit. This is about our country is now alone. And our resources and protections have been stripped from us. We need to be asking why. Why do they want us alone? Why do they not want us having anyone on our side? Why do they want to isolate us? We should all be asking that same question. It doesn't matter who you voted for. You should definitely want to know.